up next. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now, here's Capella. Young with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Green kicks to Thybulle. Clock at 6. Harris passes to Green. Tries again. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Harris. To the middle. Shot clock at 3. And the shot goes in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young looking it over. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Now here's Simmons. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Thybulle after the basket by Atlanta. Green the pass to Thybulle. Back to Green. Left side Harris. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thybulle. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Capella. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Bogdanovich looking around. Down low. Howard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Howard finds Scott. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Curry. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Ahead. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Herter. Dishes it to Snell. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers trail. Scott kicks to Howard. On the wing, Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Curry on the wing. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Herter. Pass to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by just 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the point guard. Herter passes to Gallinari. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Here's Reddish, and he comes up with the deuce.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And here's Maxey. And there's the pass to Milton. To the wing right side. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. The Hawks trailing. Passes it to Herter. Back to Gallinari. In the corner. Herter with it. Good on the triple. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. The feed to Howard. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Milton with it. No points in the game yet for him. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Jumps up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Hilton the pass to Curry. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Hawks leading by 5. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Curry outside. Reddish grabs the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Howard. Over Okongwu. And a beautiful finish by Howard. Howard's got 5 now.
And that's Howard's comfort zone, in close, near the bucket.
Herter passes to Snell. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Collins passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harris passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. Up top, Simmons. Embiid inside. Feeds it to Harris. In the corner, Simmons with it. Goes back up. And the shot is long.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And so it's the... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the... That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Simmons penetrating. He dishes it to Embiid. The Hawks leading by 7. Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Green dishes to Simmons. Green kicks to Thybulle. Pass to Harris. Back to Thybulle. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Come get it. Come get it.
Now Simmons. On the wing, Green. Stolen by Collins. And here's the break. And there's Hunter on the assist by Collins. Hunter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. The dish to Embiid, and that one drops for him.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Atlanta leading by 7.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his close fade.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Thibault kicks to Harris. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Embiid, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Poke loose. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks leading by 9. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Herter passes to Snell. It's Gallinari on top of the key. The Hawks again can't hit.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Curry's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. 3-pointers. Snell rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Scott. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
That's just outstanding strength. Sometimes you are helpless trying to stop D. Howard inside from scoring. I mean, even when you foul him, and foul him hard.
1:22 left to play in the third. Here's Herter. The 3-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Curry. Pulls it up. Rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight. No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Here's Maxey. He's got 7. Howard finds Milton. And here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Curry outside. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Howard, the pass to Milton. And it's off from 3-point range. Atlanta leading by 9. There's the pass to Herter. But Trae. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the basket by Curry.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Gallinari right side. And he banks in the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Herter in at the point. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Young leading the break. Launches the three. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 16.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Outside, Green. Back to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 6. Green passes to Embiid. And here's Simmons for three. The shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bogdanovich wide open. Another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Hunter, no one around him. Off target with his three. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
And that one misses.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Young from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thibault finds Harris. Fires for three. Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second-chance opportunities.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And here is Hunter. Young dishes to Capella. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Now here's Embiid. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Trae Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The kick out to Young. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. That one good for 2.
Now, it's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, defended by Thibault. For 3. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Hunter with it. It's Young on the wing. Kept alive. For the three. No good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A solid win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it. What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the Cradle of Liberty. We're coming to you from Phil. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. Johnson is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. Harden the pass to Durant. Indoors tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
KD with it, picked up by Harris. KD dishes to Jordan. And Embiid with the block. Irving attacking. Here's Jordan. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Thibault kicks to Simmons. First quarter, just over a minute played. Can't cash in from close range. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Simmons looking around. Green passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Harden against Simmons. The wide open look for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton. He's checked in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Just 4 to shoot. Howard wide open. Here's Simmons. The putback. It's good on the putback.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Harris finds Dinwiddie. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Maxey passes to Curry. And the layup is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brown right side. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Curry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The 76ers leading by 3. Milton the pass to Curry. 17 seconds left in the first. Outside, Scott. Back to Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 6.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. Live from... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Green. He's out there with Harris. Griffin is out there with Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. The pass to Brown. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Green kicks to Harris. Puts up a 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Maxey passes to Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown outside. Dinwiddie passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Milton. Feeds to Scott. Good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Nets trail by 4. Now Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Dinwiddie. Griffin trying to get open. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Here is Harden. KD dishes to Jordan. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Embiid with the steal. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Irving. Harris passes to Simmons. Shoots over KD. And it's sent back by KD. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Nets trail by 6. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Korkmaz checked in for Simmons. Harden with it. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Harris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And he converts the layup. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
Well, just great intelligence there from Danny Green. This guy a pro at knowing when and where to attack the basket.
The pass to KD. Inside. Jordan, the pass to Durant. And they get it. Count that one. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Here's Harris. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Harden outside. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
And it's sent back by KD. And a close game so far through the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Durant way outside. That one no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And they double up Simmons. Rebounded by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris with the ball, and so they foul intentionally. Here is Harden. He has 7. Jordan with it. Out guarded by Simmons. Harris passes to Harden. From deep three-point range, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris dishes to Simmons. He gets it in there.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Irving. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Harden. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Harden's got 9.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Simmons passes to Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving. 5 points in the game.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Brown. And that one drops.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Dinwiddie goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Well, what a job punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. And that one's good. Maxey.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Dinwiddie finds Griffin. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. He dishes it to Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 6 points for him.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, Green. Griffin with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harris. Scott pulls it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Brown dishes to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Johnson, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Curry with it, and it's Johnson picking him up, and it's Howard finishing it off.
When you think of Steph Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And here's Harden. Outside for Durant. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 9. Hilton the pass to Howard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Harden the pass to Durant. And the Nets miss again. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
KD passes to Harden. To the paint. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Durant with some nice D.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And an intentional foul right there. Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Now Harden. It's Durant on the wing. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Irving for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thibault, the pass to Harris, uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Simmons passes to Embiid. To the middle, here's Harris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Simmons against Harden. There's the dish to Jordan. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
That free throw missing.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Harden surveying the D. And the Nets miss again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Inside, stolen by Harden.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his child, please.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now here's Simmons. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Harris. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
2 points. That one goes.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Here's Thibault. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they... Bustling Philadelphia on I-90. We are near.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, We've got Matisse Thybulle, Joel Embiid out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. Now here is Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Harris. It's tipped. Now DiVincenzo. He's off on that one. Howard tries in. Here's Thybulle. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Giannis, no good. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Howard with the stuff.
You have to get in front of Dwight Howard. When he has that kind of room to soar, he's going to finish alley-oops with style.
Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton left side. Now the pass to Lopez. Harris on the double team. Here's Middleton. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And stolen by Howard. Middleton against Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Simmons drops them both. The Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Passes to Thybulle. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris passes to Embiid. The 17-footer. It's not going to go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday finds Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Down low. Back to Simmons. Pass to Howard. Here's Simmons, guarded by Holiday. And that one's good. Simmons.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
And stolen by Howard. It's 2-on-1. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops.
With the scoring ability that Tobias Harris has, he can look to be even more aggressive. All the skills to be a go-to guy.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Giannis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Simmons inside. Defended by Middleton. And Simmons slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Stolen by Middleton. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4. Pass to Thibault. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. Thibault's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Simmons.
Now, Dwight Howard, one of the biggest targets in transition. You can't allow him to get where he wants to go without resistance.
Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Embiid. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Outside, Simmons. Lopez with the steal. Holiday goes in.
Well, a dedicated sprint to the hoop from Holiday there. He earns the trip to the line.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one is no good. Here's Thibault. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus with it.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Harris is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Howard in at center. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 10 points.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Lopez passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. On the clock. Here's Giannis. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Got a piece of it. Embiid, the pass to Howard. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. Dwight Howard pulls it in. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And here is Simmons. He's got 10. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Giannis outside. Ball's knocked loose. Howard with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And foul on the shot. So, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The drive by Simmons. Pulls up. That's good from Howard on the assist by Simmons. Howard's got 6 points.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And Giannis throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And that one is good. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
It's stolen by Harris. Simmons against Holiday. Simmons can't get it to go. Here's Giannis in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Holiday against Simmons. Stolen by Holiday. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 17. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching,
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. In the corner, it's Harris. Takes a three. Traps in the tray. Harris has got 5 points so far.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers.
The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris, when he gets going, hard to stop.
Bucks trail by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry. He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Giannis has got 7 now in this quarter.
And it just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's attacking the rack. That's Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They get a hand on it. Holiday with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Holiday gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Fire on both ends of the floor. That's what Drew Holiday is playing with and letting his defense manufacture some of his offense.
Outside Curry. Embiid trying to break loose. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons. Curry's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. Right side, Antetokounmpo. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. One-on-one here. Now the Bucks moving it up. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Harris outside. Simmons looking it over. Back to Harris from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good D by Embiid.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris against DiVincenzo. Curry outside. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
Harris outside. Lets it go with a 3. Curry's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that dime.
And Curry has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis inside. Good D by Embiid.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Howard. Harris is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons dishes to Curry. A 3-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 3. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And that one, good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Embiid against Giannis. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Giannis has got 17 now, just in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Antetokounmpo inside. Harris is there. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Curry has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Taken away by Holiday.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Simmons kicks to Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. They get the rebound. Takes the 3. Outside for Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Milwaukee leading by 8. Holiday with it. This one for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Stolen by Middleton. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Feeds to Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Curry. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tolliver's checked in.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Simmons. Giannis with some nice D.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Simmons passes to Curry, but they recover it. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Middleton dishes to Holiday.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
There's so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA. And Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking it. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But what? And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hunter the pass to Collins. The dish to Young. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Seth Curry. Hunter kicks to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Over Simmons. Knocks down the step back Jay.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Simmons looking it over. He dishes it to Harris. With the shot. Collins grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Embiid against Collins. Oh!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's Collins on the assist by Hunter.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Harris outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The Hawks leading by 4. Bogdanovich left side. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Harris. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Young passes to Hunter. Collins looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Thibault kicks to Harris. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Simmons passes to Embiid. Shoots from the right block. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got his second bucket.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Outside Collins. Dishes it to Young. Feeds it to Capella. Howard with the steal. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Over Collins. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. To the paint. It's hauled in by Harris. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From past the arc. Thibault can't get it to go. Here's Hunter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
And that concludes the first quarter. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Harris off the drive. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Atlanta leading by 4. Herter passes to Reddish. Kicks it to Gallinari. Launches a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And the pass to Gallinari. Here's Herter, routed by Simmons, and stolen by Thibault. Fast break, Philadelphia. Embiid leading the charge. Simmons finds Embiid. That ties it up. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Herter passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think, the most and needs to is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. he's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Embiid inside the line. Again, Embiid missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Herter, defended by Thibault. And Herter gets it to go.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Right wing. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard kicks to Thibault. Back to Howard. Pass to Embiid. Over Collins. Embiid, no good.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Hunter, no one around him. Nice open look, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons on the wing. 6 points for him. Pulls up from the corner, and he hits the jump shot. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Steps back and shoots. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young, John, and
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. A 2-point game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Howard is out there with Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Simmons finds Howard. Bogdanovich against Harris. For the tie, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Outside Collins. He kicks to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young. And every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Now Young. He has 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for 2. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Simmons kicks to Howard. Passes it to Thybulle. Back to Howard. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella to the middle. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside, Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Now, Thibault, defended by Young. Back to Howard. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside. And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And Simmons kicks to Harris to stop the run. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Herder passes to Snell. Launches it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Herder passes to Snell. Back to Herder. Ball's knocked loose. Gallinari outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Embiid. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Harris looking it over. Outside, Simmons. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Harris inside, and the basket is good.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
Herder passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Pass to Herder. Gallinari against Embiid. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered closely. Gallinari. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Fast break. Here they come. Thibault finds Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 2. Three tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So it's the Hawks now. The lead is 2. We've got Gallinari. Also, Okongwu out there. Reddish out there with Tony Snell. And it's Herder in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The pass to Okongwu. No good on that one. Good D by Howard. The 76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. Thibault kicks to Harris. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Tobias Harris. Simmons got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Atlanta's shooting well. 50% from the floor. Herder passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Down low. Snell. The 7-footer falls. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Gallinari against Embiid. And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Poked away and stolen by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Okongwu's running. Young, good.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Howard with it. Okongwu covering. Simmons passes to Harris. The Hawks leading by 5. The three. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Harris outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Back to Simmons. High post, Howard. Clock at 6. Here's Thibault. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Embiid. The three ball. That one doesn't drop.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Young finds Capella. And here's Young. Lets the three fly. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Simmons passes to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Buries it from three-point range.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Atlanta.
Now, here is Young. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Reddish. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Harris with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Lets it go from deep with the tip. And Howard with the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Atlanta leading by 6. Young outside. Okongwu was second chance points on the tip in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Harris inside the line. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. Passes it to Reddish. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Simmons can't get it to go. And here is Capella. Reddish kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Even. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the look at the 76ers starting group. Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan, who's out there with Durant. And it's Claxton in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Durant. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
And no doubt, Kevin, it can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now the pass to Irving. Here's the 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Thybulle finds Embiid. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. It's Durant on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Knocked away. In transition, here come the Nets. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Simmons looking around. Embiid dishes to Simmons, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Harris, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Here's Harris. Pass to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Harris, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Irving, good.
As dead-eye an outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Embiid drives in, and nothing is falling for him right now. Nets leading by 10. There's the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Thybulle. He's covered by Irving. The drive by Simmons. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we...
Venom.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid is out there with Howard. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. But they'll get another chance. Here's Embiid. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And Embiid gets it to go.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
Pass to Durant. He kicks to Irving. From deep, 6 on the shot clock, and the rebound goes to Howard.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Back to Harden from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Thybulle. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Harden kicks to Brown. Outside Griffin. Harden outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Harden the pass to Brown. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Howard.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Harden with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Griffin. To the inside. Out to Harris. Back to Green. They need this one. Harris outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Got to admire the hard work of Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Durant with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. And there's the pass to Durant. Charity stripe shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get it back. Howard buries it down low. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 9 points. And over to... And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. Durant with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And then Durant with the jam.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
For 3, Harris. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 11.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Irving passes to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
The wide open look for Durant. Another shot, and Griffin puts it in. And the Nets lead by 15.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And they double up Jordan. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Thibault finds Embiid over Jordan. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
The Nets working the ball around now. Feeds to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Good on the shot. Embiid's got 6.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
1:49 left to play here in the third, and that one's good. Irving.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris outside. Howard kicks to Simmons. Over Durant. No good from Simmons.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Harden dishes to Durant. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Thibault. Now here is Howard, defended by Griffin. Now here is Harris. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Here's Harden. And that one is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Thibault. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harden left side. Over Thibault. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one's good. Thibault.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Harden the pass to KD. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. The dish now to Jordan. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Nets out in front. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Howard is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, misses the three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Harris outside. The high post shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Howard.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 18.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Pass to Harris from downtown. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Outside Griffin. Here's Dinwiddie to the paint. Griffin inside, working on Howard. Griffin's shot is off. Now here's Thibault. He's covered by Brown. Howard kicks to Embiid. Fires the three. Rebound Brooklyn. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Dinwiddie wide open. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Offensive rebound. Harris outside. Three-pointer. No good that time.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And here's Harris from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half. Nets leading by 16. 1:29 left in the fourth. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Kicks to Griffin. No good with the triple. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 19. Simmons finds Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Embiid. It's stolen by Green. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this group. Downtown. And Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Tobias Harris is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons.
Here we go.
Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside, Simmons. Passes to Curry. And oh boy, lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Giannis outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Simmons with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Embiid trying to break loose, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Giannis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The shot by Curry, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And Simmons kicks to Howard. Pass to Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Curry's shot is off.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Outside Curry. They get it back, and Embiid is right there.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second-chance opportunities.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo. The pass to Middleton. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
It's Curry outside. The putback. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 7. Inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the dish to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers trail by 5. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And Curry has it in the corner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez outside. Pass to Giannis. Over Howard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee on top. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Embiid wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And they're moving it up.
Textbook. Oh, wow. In your face. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Middleton outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Here's Antetokounmpo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
For 3, Harris. Back to Simmons. Harris outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 6. To the middle. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bucks passing it around. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Howard misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Simmons. Oh, that's offensive interference. Bucks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Curry deciding where to go with it. They get a hand on it, taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. He goes up again, and Giannis with the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backcourt.
Outside Howard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And so it's the Mill. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Howard is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard. Middleton against Simmons. And the dunk by Lopez.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
Simmons looking around. Dishes to Harris. From past the arc. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Middleton's got 8 points.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Over to the wing. Middleton against Embiid. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Let's go. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Right around 1.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Embiid, the pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Holiday looking for an opening. Shoots over Curry. Curry with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Back to Howard. Outside for Curry. He dishes it to Howard. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. And the 76ers get it back. There's the pass to Simmons. Howard with it. Outside Curry. They could use a bucket. Another miss by Curry.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got 6 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Middleton looking it over. And the 3 off target.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
And they get it back.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Simmons finds Howard, and yes, it's good.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Giannis outside. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Pass to Embiid from downtown. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. For 3, Middleton. That one, no good. He can't hit that time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The 3, no good from Simmons.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Here's Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Lopez left side. Howard with the steal. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Harris, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Bucks leading by 17. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Embiid inside. Defended by Middleton. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Giannis.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 17. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, what a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
Middleton with it from deep three-point range. And Curry pulls it down. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Lopez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Tries again. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Joel Embiid.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. No points there. 9 for 14 from the floor, but still shooting 64% this game. They get it back. Howard, good.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And it's blocked by Simmons.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Howard, that's good.
No, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Here's Holiday. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here are the 76ers now. So no problem for Milwaukee. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.